Hello all, it's me once again. Uh I haven't collected that much over the past 5 months, but I think this worth might be worthy of a review, and that is of a TLVN. Why? Because I've collected stuff while I was away, but unfortunately they're not really worthy of their own review. As I think while the testings, I don't think they're good enough to justify reviewing them at all. So I'm just gonna review the cars that I've gotten on my 21st birthday, and in that same place, in that other place, which I'll explain later in this video. But yeah, this is kind of a holy grail for me. This is the Nissan Leopard TRX on the 280X SGL trim from the Tokyo branch of the Japan Royal Police. Now, why is it called the Holy Grail? Well, I actually got it for a decent price. Guys, 900 pesos, which is around 20-ish dollars. I think about more than $20, slightly above that. But this is from 2006. This is one of the few TLVs released around the heydays of the TLV line. While this box is damaged, I actually got it for 900 pesos, which I mentioned before. That was actually a pretty good deal from Toys Cafe. I shout out to them. Unfortunately, their Shopee account got frozen. I don't know why, but their account genuinely got frozen while I was trying to look for what to buy. I mean, not to what buy. What to put on my wish list for next year. Hopefully. But anyways, let's get to the box real quick. So this is up to a XSGL trim. As I said in the intro, you got the two-piece grille with the badging right on the grille. Fender mirrors. Unfortunately, they did not come with fender mirrors, and it's still an issue to this very day to exclude mirrors for safety. I'm assuming for safety reasons. Now, the interior is kind of like a cream white on the art, but on the die-cast itself is kind of like a tan interior, which I'm actually happy about. Well, I'll explain why later. So here's the top materials used. Standard TLV TLV packaging. Yeah, it's a copyright 2006. I think this might be released around 2006 or 2007. Who knows? I could have just looked at I could have just researched on this car before recording this review. So yeah, we're gonna review the car as well as compare it to the F31. The only time that the Leopard was GT only, and unfortunately I don't have the TLVN release of the F31, but I do have the premium one that kind of compensates for that missing F31 Leopard. So let's get into the F30 to SGL police car. Now, this kind of is reminiscent of a Chrysler during that same period. I think this I forget the model name, but it's reminiscent of a Chrysler. So it's Dodge Magnum, and yes, that car is sold in Japan as Dodge Magnum. So I get a weird feeling that this looks like a Dodge Magnum with front end of the car. I don't know why. It's just kind of funny. It's similar to a Chrysler and a F30 Leopard. So yeah, let's get to the front of the car. Of course, rear headlights, painted reflectors, and some indicators right on the plastic front bumper piece, which is separate. It's not even fully in there, but it's okay. You got the Nissan logo on the bonnet. Okay, once it focus, yeah, there you go. So that's I think that's a yeah, that's the Nissan logo. That's it. Just doesn't want, there you go. Yeah, this phone for some reason has issues with trying to focus. I don't know why, it just happened. But yeah, on the sides we got the classic two-tone livery that's been used since the 1950s. Of course, this is the Tokyo branch of the police, the Japan Royal Police, because it says Tokyo Keisatsu Tokyo Police. And this is a unique casting because this is one of the few cars from the TLV line to not have passenger and driver side windows, and one of the few cars from around this time to have color interiors. I like interiors that have colors, just like the this guy as well. The F31 does have the interior, I call it, which I do appreciate from Tomica standards, because usually most cars will have black trim. It's kind of representative of their own trim, but I like color interiors more than just the plastic black interior. So black, and some neat 6-spoke wheels, black door handles. On the top you got a 2-piece siren. Kind of like how boxy the F30 looks, because kind of like a coupe and a sedan, kind of. Because the way the rear window slopes down is very reminiscent of a boxy sedan of the period. So get to the rear, just like the front bumper, this is also a separate plastic piece with text saying Leopard TRX. And just like the front of the car as well, clear tail lights, clear lens tail lights, I should say. We got the fog lights, reverse lights, and paint and indicators that are painted. Blank license plate, like I said before. Blank license plate. This piece is also separate, but more tightly put in this time. And on the boot it says Tokyo Keisatsu. And on the side, it's not the same. It's technically not the same because it reads Tokyo Keisatsu left, right to left. So Satsuki Kyoto. Kind of funny. This is before they actually standardized the process and put region XX region Keisatsu. So quick look at the top. So this has a single piece louver on the bonnet. This is actually kind of reminiscent actually. I don't know. There's no other Nissan. I think there's like one other Nissan that has a single piece louver on the bonnet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the only Nissan TLV and no half has this single piece louver. And so we get to the base. There's a standard TLV and base 2006 Tomica. Actually likes its casting. Now let's compare to the F31 and see how different the F31 is to the F30. Now you can see the F31 is kind of more like a coupe. Now of course this has suspension, by the way. You can see how much of the design of the car is still virtual, still in the F31. Although they're like two different trims. I just want to compare them real quick. The bonnet design is still the same. Yeah, you can tell this is this is when they're just moving away to plastic bumpers and kind of, or like 2P, like a more unified bumper. Rear is a lot different. It's basically changed a lot. Yeah, the design philosophy is kind of there for the F31, but otherwise it's basically like an entirely new chassis for the F31. So yeah, that is the review for the F31. I think a pretty neat casting. Unfortunately, they didn't release any more of the F30 back then, so this is kind of a serviceable replacement for the F31. Hopefully I can get more of these F30s, I should say, the F30 Leopards. Because I actually like something simple, like a sedan or coupe, or maybe even a GT car. I can take them any day over something like a bus or truck. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that is the review of the Nissan Leopard TRX 280 XSGL Tokyo Police from Tomica.